Lukashenko is coming out of the woodwork to threaten Ukraine, saying that if you don't start negotiating with Russia, things are going to get a lot worse. And to actually quote him with his threat, he says, as long as Ukraine has access to the sea, talking about Odessa, this may disappear in a single moment. That's right, saying that if you don't agree or start negotiating with Russia now, Russia is just going to go after all of the cities and towns across the Black Sea and take them by force. Now, we're talking about the same Russia that took them about 2.5 years to get less than 1% and would take them about 3 to 4 years to get the rest of the territory that they're demanding from Ukraine right now. But sure, yes, negotiate with Russia now. If not, we'll start taking your port cities. That is what Lukashenko is threatening Ukraine. The same guy who just allowed Putin to bring in all the troops and start his full-scale invasion. This is not a serious threat. I think Lukashenko was probably told by Putin, hey, yeah, you need to threaten Ukraine now. Do it now. Do it now. And so he just did it because that's kind of all Lukashenko does. This is everything we know about the Washington, D.C. shooter, the suspect, and the guardsmen that were shot. This is 29-year-old Rahmanullah Lakawol. And from what we're finding out, we still don't know the motive and why he tried to take out these two guardsmen, which we'll go over their names in a second. But what we are finding out is that he had connections to the U.S. CIA. This was confirmed by the CIA director, John Radcliffe, who said that when the U.S. was inside of Taliban, he was someone who was helping the CIA. So the New York Times actually confirmed that he worked for multiple U.S. agencies. And then back in 2021, as the United States was pulling out of Afghanistan, he was one of the people that were flown back to the United States. This was done under the program Operation Allies Welcome, in which those who had helped the United States as we're pulling out, we told them, hey, you helped us, come back to the United States and we'll put you through essentially an asylum program. While we don't know the motive on why he came to Washington, D.C., from what we know is that he came to D.C. and for some reason targeted these two National Guard members. This is 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom, and this over here is 24-year-old Andrew Wolf. They had just been sworn into the West Virginia National Guard less than 24 hours earlier. According to the investigation, he used a revolver to shoot one of the Guard members twice before firing at the second. We don't know which order that came in. And then from there, other National Guard members fired back. Both of these National Guard members are in critical condition, as it looks like they did shoot them in the head. Then when it comes to him, he's hospitalized. We don't know his condition, but it seems like he's under arrest and he is awake. I mean, there had been photos of him at the scene, not wearing really much of anything as they were starting their investigation. Federal prosecutors have already charged him with assault with intent to kill and firearms offenses. But if one of these do pass, that could be upgraded to first-degree murder. We're also seeing now multiple investigations taking place, some in Washington, D.C., some in San Diego, some in Washington State, as they're trying to put together, is this a terrorist incident? Are they going to be expecting more of these things happening? At the same time, USCIS has paused all immigration processes for Afghan nationals pending a review of the vetting procedure. President Trump has now ordered 500 more National Guard members brought to Washington, D.C. because they're worried about this being a terrorist incident. This investigation is now expanding as they're really trying to figure out if he's working with anyone either here or outside of the country. I will, of course, keep you guys updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.